investors have bought, and the yellow one is the DII data, means what is the domestic institutional investor doing, right? Before I go on, what are the various they are what it's buying. If it is below, it's selling, and right, if FIIs are buying, if FIIs are selling, then DIIs will buy, right? Usually it's like that, like if red one is here, the yellow is on the opposite side. Red is here, the yellow is on the other side. Or you look at some other place. um, if red is upward, the yellow is going to be downward. See here, red is upward and the yellow is in the downward direction, right? See here, all these yellows are up, all these reds are down, right? All these reds are down, all the yellows are up, all the yellows are up, all the reds are down, right? So what does it really indicate? I want to make you interpret this data, that whenever FII and DII are in the same direction, remember that they are both buying and they both are selling, indicates that the market will have the same direction. For example, FII, DII both are selling here, and see the market has come down, right? The market has come down. They both are experiencing weak sentiments towards buying. Similarly, see here, this particular big, they both were selling, market is going up, right? They both are buying and the market is going up. Here also they are buying, here also they both are buying, and you can see the market is heading up. There's a bit of exception you can see here, like this, the both are selling. Of course, it was the lowest of the market, but the next day market went up, right? So what I'm trying to tell you here, out of 100 times I would going up, you who's FII, and if you find I have told you on the Google's browser, a rule, like this is my interpretation, my observation. Both of them are in the news because those aberrations are basically governed by market news. So see here, market is going up, like yearly graph, and this one is even DIS sold and the next day market was down, right? Say on 4th of May, uh, FIs were negative, selling, DIs were. See here the color in these four, most of the times FIs are selling and DIs are buying, right? So there's always, they will be standing opposite to each other, right? And we need to understand the emotions. We will get a support in our trading, right? When we know that both of them are selling, means market is going to be down. When both of them are buying, means market is planning to go up. So this is how you interpret from just use followed by the correct interpretations. On the next day, there was, if both of them sell it, Nifty will, which is how to interpret NSE. But there are, go here, this is over here, means these are all FI, future capital, lifestyle, fashion. How do we really check? Like I always go back to money control. Moneycontrol.com, and look at, type anything. Let me take up Philips Carbon, or let me take an example of ATG, or let me take up an example of Kotak Mahindra Bank. These are highly enriched by FII DII investment. So let me just take you there and show you step by step where do you find the mutual fund investment in these companies. So let me first talk about ATG. What's happening to my computer? So we want to see, what's happening in ATG. Let me just hold it for a second. So anyway, data, I need to find out ATG. There is some challenge I'm facing right now. HEG, right? Let's see what comes up. HEG. So see what happens, people like you and me do not have approach to much, like huge amount of data. So what we really do is we just write on the research of FIIs and DIIs, right? So one of the ways that you just keep tracking the deals on the NSE, and the second, of course, that's one way, only and only way, one way. But I'm going to make it very simple. First, you need to understand, then I'll make it very, very simple for you to interpret the FII DII data. Now let's go to the HEG and see what's happening here. The computer has slowed down somehow. I think a lot of stuff is here, so I'm going to close a bit of it so that we get a little faster. So we are going to HEG now, right? Oh my god, this is on Money Control website, and I have typed here HEG and I've come to the page of HEG. Now let's see, where do you see, what's happening. This is very, very important area for us, right? So you can go through the corporate actions, what are they doing, quarterly results and everything, right? 8th May they have given their final results and they were very, very good. Then you can come to dividends. When are the dividends going to be declared? So they have given one, dividend they have given on 6th of February. They have given a dividend, and then bonus, all the detail that you want, right? So they have not given any. They have given 1:1 bonus. Long back. Right now there is nothing. Right, splits. Let's see if the stock has split into any parts. No split information available. Let's go to the financials of a company, of this company, right? So when I'm going to be teaching you this, then I'm going to talk about it. Right now we're going to go to the shareholding pattern, right? This is the shareholding pattern. Always remember that the promoter's sharehold has to be more than 50%, right? They have to believe and trust in their product, right? And then this is the place where you see the public shareholding. Mutual funds. How many mutual funds are having holding in HEG? 20 of them. Financial institutions, 9 of them. Insurance companies, 4 of them. Qualified foreign investors, 44 of them, right? In all, there are 77 companies which have invested in HEG, right? Now let's do one more thing. We go to the mutual fund holding. From here you get to see whether the holding is increasing or decreasing, right? So some of them exited in December 17 quarter. Let me take you to another stock, right? Philips Carbon. You look into the Philips Carbon here. Go to the mutual funds, go to the shareholding patterns, then you go to the mutual funds, and you will see beautifully, see all of them are increasing slowly, gradually their stake in this stock, right? Now Geofic Biosciences, again you go to the shareholding pattern, then you go to the mutual funds. That makes it a very, they believe that the stock holds a great future. All of them are increasing slowly, gradually. Carbon, Philips Carbon here. Go to the mutual funds, go to the shareholding patterns, then you go to the mutual funds, and you will see beautifully, see all of them are increasing slowly, gradually their stake in this particular stock. Latest quarter they have all increased. So many mutual funds have increased their stake in this particular stock, right? That makes it a very, they believe that the stock holds a great future. Let me show you Geofic Bio. Now, Geophic Biosciences, again, you go to the shareholding pattern, then you go to the mutual funds, and see here. This is how it is, right? Many mutual funds have increased their stake. Like two SBI mutual funds have exited, but other SBI mutual funds have increased their stake in this particular stock, right? Now, I have given this stock to you people on YouTube also. So let me take you to bulk deal. So when did the bulk deal happen? You can see here buy for so many mutual funds. You can see from here 18th May, right? SBI mutual funds, 18th May, 18th May. I showed you yesterday also that I gave 18th May, the buying was done by the mutual funds, but I gave an entry on this stock on 23rd of May. Please remember the reason. Can you all tell me the reason? I'm sure you all remember the reason. The reason is that the stock cools down. Once a huge amount of buying comes in, after that stock cools down for a few days. When it cools down, that is when you need to enter into it, not before that, right? Not before that. First, you need to wait for the stock to give you a signal, and signal comes in the form of mutual funds buying and selling. And once you get that signal, you're going to enter into it only when you get this on a support, right? Only when you get the stock on a support, then only you will buy. Let me show you this stock, Geophic Bio. So somehow there is some problem with Zerodha. So here is Geophic Bio. Now it's not showing me the graph. So let me take you here only. I gave this talk on 23rd of May, right? So this is our March, April, May. This was the day when I got it, right? I want to show you Kotak Mahindra. So according to the rule, I gave an entry at this point, right? Similarly, I want to show you Kotak Mahindra Bank, right? I want to show you Kotak Mahindra Bank, right? What is happening in Kotak Mahindra Bank? Kotak Mahindra Bank. Go to the Kotak Mahindra Bank's, shareholding pattern. So according to the rules of, bank shareholding patterns, the promoter cannot have a stake more than 30%. So this is how the Uday Kotak Mahindra holds 30%. But who are the rest of, stakeholders? There are 344 mutual funds. Huge amount of mutual funds have invested into it. Financial institutions, insurance companies, 104 insurance companies, qualified investors, 567. This is the biggest, you know, a fund, a stock which has got biggest attraction from all the investors. And you can see the growth of this stock, how it has gone up, how massively it has gone up. See here, this is one day graph of Kotak Mahindra Bank. It has been just heading up only. It is just unstoppable, right? Look at it. See from here, it's just heading up. There is no looking back, right? See from here. And where did I give it on YouTube? You remember? I remember it. I'll show you. Let me take you to Kotak Mahindra Bank, and here go to the mutual funds holding. See here, it's dominated by green color, right? Such a such such a trusted stock. Look at it. It will go up. There is no other option for the stock to go. What a big list of mutual funds investment in this particular stock, right? Such a stock will make your life, like if you hold it. Then I want to show you its bulk deals. So see here, bulk deals, if you see here, 8th of March 2017, right? 22nd of May 2017. Who sold it? Uday Kotak sold it, right? In both the cases, Uday Kotak has sold it, and who has bought it? It's the Canada Pension Plan which has bought it, right? It has been bought by, see here, buying has been done precisely by all the FIIs, right? And if you go to YouTube, this stock I gave on 14th of March. I remember it. I mean, I remember all details about the stocks that I have given. So see here, if you go to the videos, I will tell you I think it's the video number 47. People who have been watching my videos, they remember all these videos, which video I talked about which stock. So they all are really, really, but entry matters a lot, entry matters a lot. Video number 47. Can you see here? I gave Kotak Mahindra Bank here on this day, right? This is 47th. I'll go to the 46th video. I'll show you the 46th video. I think this is 47. I entered into Kotak Mahindra Bank and Nifty. I think this is the day. Yeah. So I want to show you how and where I gave the entry. See, this is Kotak Mahindra. This is Nifty, right? Such a huge selling candle. Such a huge selling candle. And how much is the price here? If you see, at this day, the price is roughly about 835. If I take this as a value, and this day was which date? This is 14th of March 2000. 14th of March. Look at this stock from 834. It has been just heading up, right? Vertically heading up, right? It's just been vertically heading up. So again, 834, 14th of March. Here, it's just been heading up. Had somebody invested in this, it would have been 50% profit, and it's a future stock. It was an opportunity to mint money, right? So just by tracking FII DII activity, but you have to use your common sense, you have to use correct interpretation of the data, and then you will be able to create correct positions, right? So this is Kotak Mahindra Bank, huge. And now see, if you want to see here, everything into place to create. So please closely stock has headed up, right? So put all your learnings and everything into place to create good trades, and such trades will never defy you. Take one lot of Kotak Mahindra Bank, and it'll just mint money for you. Every day it'll mint money for you, right? So this is FII data with respect to stocks. So please closely monitor stocks, good stocks, and keep looking at them, and keep finding out where is FII is buying or selling, right? Once you understand that, wait for the stock to cool down, and once the stock has cooled down, create entry. All right. Sometimes the stock doesn't even cool down. Like for example, the entry where I gave for Kotak Mahindra Bank, it didn't cool. It didn't cool at that point, but see, it was the moving averages were taking support and a golden cross was happening. That is why I entered into it. So you have to put every single, thing into place to be able to interpret FII DII data. So please, you will be tracking now onwards. One very important thing is also when you track the FII DII data, like you see from which you will get to know which sector they are bullish upon. Like for example, I track the data, so I know they're bullish on biosciences like Suven Life Sciences or Geofic Life Sciences or the India Glycol. They're bullish on that. I know the FIIs are bullish on graphite electrode companies like Philips Carbon, Goa Carbon, Graphite India, AGG. All these companies they are bullish on, right? So Once you understand, and the infrastructure stocks went up like anything, right? FII DII data, and you can go to the nscindia.com and you can find where you I make a small